it.
Oh, that's
it's
cool.
so cute. Yeah, it's like one of those.
So you like just pop it
calendars.
open and you just grab it. Are they
Yeah,
like
like-
miniature wine bottles?
Yeah,
look,
look,
it's an
ready?
advent calendar.
Oh, that's cool.
This is so hard.
Yeah,
that
I
would be
needed- I
gone in like
needed-
a week if it was mine. Probably.
None of these girls have any clever drink with me, so I gave 20 bottles of wine.
Cutie, I will always drink with you if you ask me.
I almost did last night. I almost messaged you and asked if you wanted to play video games. I was so bored.
Please, why don't you? I was up.
I don't know.
We can tomorrow.
You should have went and asked her, because then it would have saved her from ruining my fucking club opening last night.
It was bad.
You know
anyway.
this bitch, she killed me at my club opening after I gave her a job.
You
I
put a
messaged her
gun.
yesterday.
You put a gun to my head.
And
after
you're supposed
I
to
got
put your
money.
hands up.
Listen, I did, but I'm trailer trash. I'm not surrendering my money to you. I'll die. Oh my god. And you missed it. When I went to the hospital, it was so funny because I didn't know how to lay on the bed. So I was just standing there and she said, please lay down. I'm like, no.
Oh no.
It was so bad.
When
Sorry.
people are instructing you and they'll see that you're not getting a hang of it, they'll type something either like on their body or in
Yeah,
the sky. So
she did. It was
just
really
so
nice.
you know for next
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, it was so cringe at the beginning. But yeah, hi Brittany.
Hi.
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 I haven't seen you in a while.
Sorry, I'm trying to get your name on here.
Oh.
No.
You can use whatever. It's
Yeah, welcome to streaming.
I
I'm ready to
know.
start streaming.
I mean, kind of. So, like, my job let me go a couple weeks ago, and it was pretty devastating, and I didn't have anything to do, so I just like started it up. We'll see how it goes. But I've really enjoyed like this whole week. It just made me feel like I don't know, like I have a purpose, but like I was like low key a little bit depressed after they let me go, just because that was like my whole life was what I was doing. But being a mom is more important, so that's what I chose to do. And they just wanted me to pick up more hours, so that's why they let me go. Is just because I couldn't.
That's so
Oh,
bullshit.
that's so
I know.
cool.
I know. I was like, I'm sorry, I had a baby, and they're like, that's not it. And I'm like, okay, well, that's what it sounds like, but it's whatever.
So what were you doing before?
I was an esthetician somewhere.
Ooh.
So like skincare is what I'm licensed to do, and I really enjoy it.
Skincare too.
Oh, I didn't know that. Skincare. You
Oh,
like
yeah,
you like
We
that?
get all of our
Became an
skincare from her.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
like
to
to
kill you
ask
guys.
for skincare advice and then never follow through with it.
Same.
You know what? You asked us to come up with questions. I wanted her to rate our skincare routines. So
Oh
if we show
no.
her later on.
That would
show
be
her
fun.
skincare
I don't
stuff
need
later
to-
on. I'll
Yeah, I
have
think
her
that's
rate
fun.
our skincare routines, and then
I'd be down.
Look at you, bitch. You just want to do that because
My
yours is
skincare
insane.
is terrible.
Yeah.
My skincare is
No, it's
terrible.
not. You have like 18 steps.
Yeah, 18 steps of foundation because I have acne. You fucking dumbass.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey, you can if you fix your
welcome to the
skincare, you can
podcast.
fix your acne. So if you want, I can help you.
That's what we're talking about.
I can help you with your
yeah.
acne. It's a lot of people have acne.
Actually, I need emotional help for my acne because it's definitely out of my mental illness giving me stress and
Yeah.
bumps in my face.
Stress.
Dude,
Yeah.
Brittany, they
We'll
won't
learn how to
wear
make tea.
sunscreen. They won't wear it.
Okay. don't say it
Okay,
like
well,
that.
I gotta go. I can't be on here anymore.
Oh!
Oh!
Wait, you actually bought it?
Oh! Wait, what's the brand though? What's the brand? That's important.
That one's for that one's not like I told her to get that for makeup.
I don't
not
know
as
about
a
that
general-
brand.
It's
But
It's for it. That one's for makeup. I told her that for makeup.
it's better than nothing. That's what I always say.
I wear
Suns-
this when I don't wear makeup.
what's the SPF?
Wait, don't they hate
You
that brand? Isn't that
50
the one
plus.
Oh
that
my god, I'm
does?
burping.
Isn't that the brand that does like the pore strips? Aren't those bad or something?
The pore strips are bad. Yeah.
Pore strips are very
You're-
bad. Yeah. There's a lot that goes into skincare, but if y'all have any questions, I'd be down to answer it.
Let's do it when we're drunk.
Okay.
I gotta go get
Oh,
more.
Yeah, we'll do that at the
Oh
end.
my
Okay.
God.
well-
Oh, true. We
I have a
already-
little bit left, and then I'll have to go get more.
Okay. Well, as soon as Milena gets back, we'll start with normal intro. Where we need to all introduce ourselves to you because we
Yeah.
all know who you are. Which is, sorry, like intimidating. I'm sure.
What?
Ah, the
I don't
first
know.
one's E-Rob today.
Yeah, bingo board, mark Europe off.
Hey, Rob.
He's playing dad right now, and he's asking me all these questions that like he should know the answer. Where's her pacifier? He should know the answer to this. Like,
Well, used to that.
But no.
But yeah, we'll all introduce ourselves to you, and then have you introduce yourself to us, and just like the stream in general, so they
Okay.
know who you are. 'cause,
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm
So-
excited too. I didn't
Yeah.
know anything about you, and then one day it was like,
My God.
"Hey, Rob had a baby," and I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, no one knew I was pregnant until
"Yeah."
we had her, so
That was crazy. That
That's
was crazy.
crazy.
I can't wait to talk about these.
that was more
Yeah.
so
I
him.
knew, and I didn't tell any single one of you. I actually did my job. I never
Aw.
did.
That's
That
very
was-
surprising that she managed to
I
shut the fuck up
know.
about that.
I know.
It was more so Eric, I think. He wasn't ready to like expose that to everybody, but
Let's not get into all that yet.
Okay.
Because I
Okay.
want to like dive. I want a whole diagram.
Okay.
And everything. I want a whole
Okay.
explanation.
okay, I'm excited.
I'm adept. I am a variety streamer, kind of. I usually focus mostly on like FPS games. I live with XQC. I don't think we've ever met or talked before.
I don't think
it's
so.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
And congratulations on a beautiful, healthy.
Oh,
baby
thank
girl.
you.
And I'm happy and excited for you guys. It's very cute to watch your journey.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Oh.
Michaela?
You met her before.
Yeah, Michaela
I've
James.
met her before, so we went on like a long drive last time she was here. So
Yeah.
shoot, go away. She knows me.
Okay. My name is Milena. I'm 24 years old. My main language is not English, so if I stumble over my words, it's because my mother tongue is Norwegian.
Cool.
I live in Texas with my boyfriend Nick. His Twitch name's NMPLOL, and I am roommates with.
Can you hear
some
my
people
mic?
who
I'm
said it.
sorry.
Yeah.
You can hear it?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's like flashing while you all are talking. I didn't know
Oh,
if it
yeah,
was.
Yeah, there's an echo for
It must
sure.
be your ferret playing with bells.
It's that. Yeah, are they?
No.
playing with the bell?
No.
Sorry, that's my bird. Sorry.
It might be
Yeah.
too
Oh,
loud.
you're-
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just gonna look.
Uh,
I think I just need to lower everyone's voices. I think that's it.
Oh.
It's just
an
picking it
echo?
up. Yeah, it's really loud.
That
Sorry.
That was Maya's bird. I don't
Alright, he's got bells on his head.
My ferrets aren't out right now, so it's definitely not them. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. Continue.
No, you're fine.
Oh no, it's fine. What's the last thing you heard me say?
You live in Austin with your boyfriend Nick.
Yes, I live in Austin with my boyfriend Nick. And I don't stream on my own channel, but I do stream with him every morning. And I wake up at 7 a.m. and that's why I kind of wanted to rush this podcast sooner.
Okay.
People that here have normal schedules and don't wake up randomly at 5 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I get
everyone
up
needs their sleep.
midnight. Shut the fuck up at that.
1 hour early, Grandma. Like what? What?
Okay.
It's because she
okay.
knows Nick is going to bed soon. She's like, I
Yes,
gotta
I
wrap
want to
this
be like
up.
loud.
You
I
are
gotta
right
wrap
now.
this
He
up.
sleeps right there. Okay. Anyway, I don't stream on my own channel. I do stream with him though. Okay, Maya.
Hi, Maya. I'm dating Ms. I don't think we've ever talked, but I feel like I know you.
It's like we've indirectly
Yeah.
interacted, but not like actually talked.
Okay. Well, nice to
I
meet
think you were in Austin like right before I came, so we missed each other, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you were there when Dito just. Anyway.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm Maya. I'm dating Ms. I'm a falconer, so I do birds of prey, and then I have my own new nonprofit, so I'm doing exotic animal sanctuary and conservation education on my channel. I'm also a wildlife rehabber, so.
That's
animal
cool.
shit,
I love
that's-
animals. I'm down for that.
Yay.
Yes. I watched your that stream you did when you had to shave your head and all that. That was really, really
Aw,
awesome.
thanks. Yeah, it was a lot, but it's not that bad.
That's cool though.
I said animal shit, but I didn't mean like animal feces. I just meant like animal shit.
But you do mean that probably because they shit a lot.
Yeah, true.
That's true.
Anyway, that's my intro.
Okay, nice to
go on.
meet you.
I hate that my intro has to follow Maya's intro. She's saving the world, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I make
It's not that
cupcakes
serious.
sometimes on stream.
Hey, that's cool too.
Yeah, so I'm a variety streamer too, just like everybody else. I don't really know what I do on stream.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm too dumb to set up GTA, and too lazy to save the animals. So I'm in between there.
That's okay.
But yeah, I don't. The only reason why I feel like I know you is just because Erob used to talk about you so much. So I feel like I
What?
That was a conversation I had with Erob back like last summer. And I
Yeah.
was talking about you, and so I felt
Really? I didn't know that. Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I kind of want to know what he was saying.
Oh, just nice things, just cute things.
It's actually funny though. My first impression of you was a clip I found before I had ever gone to. I know I'm not going to talk about the clip, but I was like, who is this girl? But you're cool. I don't know if I should say. It was before I had ever met Eric. I don't know. I was like watching a compilation just to like see who this person was, and there was like a clip of you like roasting him.
Oh.
Like roasting him.
What did I say?
Like how he sucks at having sex and other stuff. I don't know if you were like trolling or not. At the time.
I was never having sex.
Okay. I know you weren't, but at the time I was like, oh, okay. And then when I got to Austin, he was like, yeah, Cutie Cinderella's coming like in a couple weeks, and I was like, oh, is she? And this was like right after I talked to him. But no, I think it was just a big misunderstanding.
No, it was a big meme. It was a big
Okay,
meme.
that's what I figured.
When I went to Austin the first time, we made this joke that I got pregnant while I was in Austin.
Okay.
Everyone was Rob's baby.
Oh my
and then
god.
I was no, it was like, and I would every single day I would say a different guy, and that was just the meme.
Okay.
And then obviously, Eric's chat, they clung on to it much more than anybody else's
Yes.
chat, which just made the meme much, much stronger.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I have never had.
No, I laugh about it now. I'm like.
I hope it isn't as bad as I joked about it being.
No, it's not. I mean, we have a baby, so clearly like, something went right, but.
I need more alcohol. For
Yeah, I do too. I think.
So sorry. I roasted, like, even first, mine and Maya's interaction was similar too, because like I did the same thing where I just roasted her boyfriend for content. And it's not the best way to make friends.
Yeah.
But I promise you now that I don't sexually harass men for content any
Okay.
longer. So.
Any longer.
I thought it was funny at the time,
That's my own
so.
boyfriend.
Good.
But yeah. That was a meme. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I thought it was funny. I guess I'll go next.
I thought it was funny, but I also hated you. So.
Oh my god.
Just kidding, no.
I never hated you. I was just confused because I didn't know if it was like a meme or not. And then when Eric mentioned you all coming like soon after I had left, I was like, what? But it's okay. It's okay. So I'm Brittany. I guess I now go by Kato Cat on Twitch, but which I'll get into my name. It's very confusing. A lot of people are like, why are you named after your dog? But I can tell that story. But I'm 27. I'm almost 28. Like on the 2nd of March, I turned 28, which is really sad.
I had no clue. I thought you
Really?
were
That's what everyone says. I think it's just my skincare. Yeah, everyone says that they think I'm younger, but I'm 27, almost 28. I'm like really not looking forward to turning 28. I feel like I'm that much closer to 30, and I'm whatever. Am I the oldest one here, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Finally, someone's older than me. Thank God.
Wait, how old are you?
Thank God. I'm 26, about to be 27.
Okay, so we're like a year apart. Oh, okay. Well, happy early birthday.
You too.
I date Eric, Erob221, Lamont, Tyler One's brother, all of those. I don't know, what else do you guys want me to say?
You could say anything.
Tell us about your name. I want to hear.
Oh, my name?
Yeah.
So I got into like PC, Twitch, all that like about 7 years ago, and I started with WoW. I don't play it anymore. I do miss it, but I started playing WoW for a couple years, and my gamer tag came from that because I had a pet in WoW, and it's like a little animal and it follows you around, and it was like a tiger, I think. I named it Kato because I always loved that name, and I was like, I'm gonna name my next, like, I didn't have a dog at the time, but I was like, I'm gonna name my dog Kato. And a few years later, I finally got my dog Kato. He's a German Shepherd, and so Kato Cat is named after like my WoW pet, not my dog. So that's how that came about. But
Nice.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
after that. Can I go?
Yeah.
Okay. Because somebody said, who was it? Oh, Cutie was talking about Eric's chat, like holding on to things. How do you feel about Eric's chat? Are you like scared to go on his stream ever?
Oh no, I'm not scared of them. They genuinely like me, I think. What? Oh. Wait, everyone say hi to Emmy really quick before she goes to bed. She loves
Eric looks so depressed.
Say hi.
She's
Oh my
so
God.
Look, it's Aunt Michaela. She likes my mic. What were we talking about? Oh, Eric's chat here.
Wait, hold on for 2 seconds.
What?
I'm gonna help you out.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Well, if it's too loud, it picks up on there.
Look at that hair.
Her
I
hair.
know, it's like a it's like a mohawk.
She's so cute.
She's gonna have curly hair, and I don't know what to do about it because I don't have curly hair. I don't know how to do curly hair.
Ask Kayla.
She
I can
just-
help you with curly.
Okay. Like, look at it. It's like so.
Yeah, I know. It's an awkward phase.
It's so frizzy.
My hair looked like that when I was an infant as well, but then
Really?
my hair's really straight when I'm an adult.
Oh,
so yeah,
I mean, I guess
it
her
does
hair could
change over
change.
time, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Or
more
can.
hair. Look, someone in my chat said it's more hair than Maya, so there's a start.
True. True. It's a mic, Emmy. Future streamer right here. No, you're not allowed to stream.
Look, she actually is streaming.
She likes the mic. What are you doing? Can you leave us alone? This is girls' night.
Hey, I'm trying to help you out.
Eric looks like a fuckboy right now with this outfit.
Yeah, he really does. The jean jacket,
I look
like
nice.
best thing.
I'm leaving.
Gray sweatpants. With the, even his hat is like sideways right now.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, if
Hey,
Tyler wore
man.
that, I'd punch him or something. What the fuck? I'm kidding.
Oh,
Ludwig was wearing a gold chain the other day.
Slammed that door.
Really? I don't know. He doesn't like people making fun of him.
I'm surprised he could even hear us.
Emmy just spilt my drink all over the table, but it's fine.
Oh no.
It's
Oh,
okay. I have a
no.
backup.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we're both drinking Corona.
Really?
Let's go.
I love Corona.
Me
Okay.
too.
I think
I'm
was
finished a whole bottle already. Let's go.
I think I was answering your question, but I forgot what I was saying.
Eric's chat.
Eric's chat. In the beginning, I was like low key scared of them, like very scared because I just know that they'll like pick on you for like anything. I had the nickname of Sid for like months, and that's finally gone. I don't know. They just stopped calling me Sid the Sloth. Because I look like Sid the Sloth.
Oh my god.
No, which it's fine. I've heard of that. Like when I was in middle school, they would call me that too, which it's funny, but whatever. But they now they call me Brittany, and I'm like on their side like more, so they like me, I would say.
You mean like their side between them and
Yeah,
Eric?
between them and Eric, I always take chat side because I do not want them to be mad at me. Like no one wants
That's
that.
funny.
They're always mad. They're
No one
always
wants
mad.
that, so that's what I do. I take chat
Do
side.
you feel like it comes over to your chat like the way that because Ludwig's kind of the same way where his chat will like make fun of his acne and they'll like be like, oh, sniper get down. So kind of like how how E-Rob's chat just makes fun of him. Do you ever have any of that overflow where they think it's okay to come make fun of you?
A little bit. I mean, I'm still really so new that like most of his viewers are watching me instead of like my own kind of community. But I'm hoping to branch off of like his viewers. No offense, E-Robbers. I love you guys. She's so scared. No offense. I love you guys, but I want like to get more people that don't just watch Eric into like my thing. So
For sure.
because I'm just
definitely-
known as like Eric's girlfriend. I want to be known as like
It definitely doesn't stop. Like I don't mean to
No.
discourage you in any way,
Yeah.
but it's never gonna
I mean,
end.
yeah.
Like
That's why
I
we made this podcast.
I perma ban people that are like, is XQC sleeping right now? I'm like, bitch, I'm playing Portal and like I'm trying to figure out a puzzle and you're in here asking me if Felix is asleep. Like I perma ban them.
Yeah.
I don't
It
care at this point
literally-
anymore. But
it like never goes
with their
away.
audiences being, always they always get new viewers all the time.
That's true.
So those new people are gonna be like, I'm gonna go in there and I'm the same fucking idiot that guy was the same type of idiot. So
Mhm.
it never ends, but you definitely curate at least an audience that respects the boundary between your chat and his chat. They're
Mhm.
not like
Yeah.
treated as an information guide.
Yeah, eventually you'll block off all the people that are like so toxic, but I mean it's going good so far. We'll see.
What have you been doing on stream?
I've cooked a few times because I feel like that's all I do is cook, so like why not like stream while I do
Yeah.
it? I've been playing that Frogger game. I'll do like PC streams here and there. I'm trying to hit like affiliate, which should be tomorrow, and then as soon as I get partner, I've been streaming every day just so I can like get there. It's just a goal I set for myself, so I'm just gonna stream as much as possible till then, and then after that I'm not gonna stream like every day, but I'll just do it when I feel like it and stuff. So I'm excited.
We can help you write down games that's easy to start with to stream and just to play yourself. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like easy story playing games
Yeah.
and just things that you can get specifically on Steam that would just be good for you, you know?
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
I think cooking's fun anyway. Still, like with Emmy or even yourself or
Mhm.
Eric comes in. I think it's good content. Cutie does that. Cutie, you cook a lot, don't you?
Cooking's
I do
easy.
a lot of cooking shit.
People
You
will
and
just
Cutie
watch.
could do like cooking streams, like baking cakes together. That'd be so fun.
I don't know how to
Yeah.
bake.
I can
I
teach
can
you. I
barely
promise.
cook, so that would be fun though.
I can teach you cooking.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Either one.
I cook on stream once a week, but it's a shit show.
It's a shit
I can't
show.
help you.
We should cook.
It doesn't go well. But yeah, no, I'd be down. Cooking on stream is really fun. Except you have to get past like the dance games and
backseaters.
people thinking that they backseaters.
Yeah, backseat
It's
cookers.
annoying as fuck.
I went to culinary school and I have people that backseat me, and
Oh,
I'm like,
cool.
oh, this could suck a dick. Like,
Yeah.
shut up.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be those people. I
They
feel like.
probably watch their mom cook twice and they're trying to guide you on
Yeah.
what the fuck you're doing.
They just saw Hell's Kitchen and they just think yelling at people while cooking is funny. Like, yeah, well.
It's raw. It's raw.
That's cool. though.
Brittany, tell us how you met Eric.
Oh God. Do you want me to start for like the very beginning?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
yeah, like fully.
I think-
fully.
It's funny because I know Eric's POV, but guys are like awful at telling stories. You know what I'm saying? Like Eric was like, I met this girl.
Wait,
I
what's
DM'd her
Eric's
on
point of view?
Instagram." That's
He
his
did
story. is
not
I met-
DM me on Instagram.
Really?
No.
Tell
me that too.
What a liar.
No.
No.
One thing that guys also love to do is downplay their shrimping that they did at the beginning. Like to get the girl that they got, they're always like, no, she wanted me. No, she wanted me.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, he definitely didn't DM me, I don't think. Let's see, what? Okay, I was like at home one day. I was like watching Twitch on my TV and I saw like him streaming. That was like the first stream I like actually kind of watched a little bit of. It was like him at Hooters for his birthday. I think Miz was there.
That's so funny.
Trying to think of who else was there. I don't remember. I think Miz was there though. And it was just a shit show. I thought he was pretty funny. So I followed him, and then I think I followed him on Instagram like not too long after that. I think I watched another stream. I might have followed him on Instagram after that, and then he followed me right back. And then we didn't talk at all. Like no one DM'd each other for like a month probably. And then I think he posted something on his Instagram story and I like reacted to it. So if anyone started it was me, and like I reacted to it, and then I think that's when he like messaged me back from there. But he definitely didn't like slide into the DMs like that.
It made him sound so cool.
Yeah, so this was in like 2019, I would say like April. And then we finally met for the first time in August. I like flew out there like an idiot. I just like bought a ticket
Hey,
and
it
went.
worked out.
But I mean, yeah, it did work out. It was meant to be, obviously, but I don't know.
I did the same thing. Don't feel bad.
I know, no, I'm glad I did it. It was just like, I had just gotten out of it was like a really long-term relationship. I got out of that probably 6 months to a year before I started talking to Eric. So I was like experiencing freedom, like for the first time in my life. And it was a really fun summer. And then that's how it started, was like us kind of just talking a little bit on Snapchat, I think. And then I just bought a ticket. I was like, hey, fuck it. So I bought a ticket, and then I flew out there for like about a week, and it was like the best week of my whole life. Honestly, it was so fun. Like we just clicked instantly. So
How
That's
old is
cute.
Eric?
He just turned 25. So I robbed the cradle, for sure. A little bit.
Oh, it is 2 years.
It's 3 years, actually, because I'm about to turn 28.
Barely. Okay, that's nothing.
I know, it's not that bad, but I definitely robbed the cradle.
It'd be different if he was like 18 and.
That's true.
That's way different.
That's true. But yeah, so yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So I keep hearing something about a lasagna. Is that something I'm not?
Oh my
supposed to bring up?
god. No, we can talk about it. It's like a meme
Okay.
now.
Okay.
So let's see. So I went to Austin end of August, and then about a couple weeks later, he came to Kentucky to visit me. So we started dating. The last night I was in Austin is when he asked me to be his girlfriend, which I thought was cute. But we were like,
That is so cute.
Adorable.
but we were like hammered when he asked me. So we went to 6th Street. I think the last night I was there. My phone got stolen, which that kind of sucked. It got stolen out of my purse, and so I had to go home without a phone. But he asked me out that night, and I was like, ask me again when you're sober. I was like so drunk. And then like the next morning, like before my flight, I think that's when we made it like official. So, and then a couple weeks later, he flew to Kentucky, and he was there for about a week. And then like probably midway through the week, we did a cooking stream together, and we made a lasagna, and it was like a drunk cooking stream, and it was so scuffed. But we made lasagna, we got really drunk, and we made Emmy that night. So.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Go Emmy! So like,
Wait, didn't you guys live stream it too? So she'll be able to go back.
oh
and
yeah,
see
it's a
that.
VOD on his YouTube. So that's funny.
I would not want to see that.
That's
It's not
adorable.
happening, no thanks.
But it's funny
I hope
because
her middle name is lasagna. What's Emmy's middle name?
it's Ray.
so
It's not
funny.
lasagna.
Oh, damn it.
That'd be
So,
funny.
yeah, it's a meme though, because like no one knew I was pregnant until I had her, and then Eric brought her on stream. Like it was so epic, I know, but that's what he chose to do. And people like, I think they went back into his VODs, and 9 months, it literally said 9 months ago, it was our lasagna stream. So they put two and two together, and they were like, hold up. And so they were right. I mean,
Daughters are so creepy.
so-
Oh my god.
no, they were like,
That's
they were
so
right
funny.
on.
I
You
love
guys
that.
were like so spot on, but it's a meme now.
Oh my god, I remember those. It was like it was something about they streamed once together, and then I don't remember what exactly the meme was, but I remember seeing those and
Oh, really?
everyone being like, "This was the day."
It was
like,
the
now that you
night.
mention it, yeah, it was.
I
the day, and
remember-
I was like, "What the fuck?"
I remember the video of like he was like front facing camera like in the dark or something, and someone said something about a condom, and he was like too late or something.
Oh my
Do you know what
god,
I'm
yeah,
talking about?
yeah, I do that
Oh
clip. At the end of that video,
God.
he was like, you better put a condom on. He said, well, too late. But I mean, he was right. So. By the way, don't trust Plan B. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't tell
Oh
me that.
shit!
Don't
Oh,
trust
God.
it.
Scary as fuck. What?
How dare you say that?
I'm sorry, but I'm just telling you all. We.
It's not 100% effective.
It's
like,
not
oh.
like
Okay,
don't.
but like.
I'm pretty
Okay, now I need the timeline. What happened?
I don't know. I mean, we took a Plan B. I mean, it might have been like a day after though, but it's
Did
still
he
a.
pay for it? Did he pay
Yes,
for it?
yes, he did. He
Okay,
did.
good boy. Good
He
boy.
he paid.
He
He did pay for it.
Plan B within 24 hours of unprotected sex. I can't talk, so I'm dead. It is 95% effective. So 5%.
Damn.
It means
Damn,
that 5%.
girl.
And he
After
wanted to be
24
here.
hours, It's even worse.
Yeah, I know the percentage goes down the longer you wait, but I don't know.
Okay, listen. Here's the difference. 48 to 72 hours after drops all the way to 61%.
Holy
Dude,
shit!
I've been taking this shit for like 4. I probably had. Oh, I'm not even talking about it.
How you don't even know this
What?
is actually maddening.
Wait, how many have you had?
A lot.
Yeah,
Well,
I take Plan B like
because
vitamins.
I stopped
What?
taking-
God, that
feel
can't
good.
be
Maybe
good
I'll
for
take a Plan
you.
B.
I stopped taking my birth control because I didn't like how it made me feel. So sometimes if we feel like it was too much, then I'm like, okay, we gotta go get one. So I've probably had over.
That cannot be good for you, Michaela. It can't
number.
No, I want to know the
I'm-
number.
No, I don't know the number. I've just had it a lot. I've had my fair share of that.
You
let's just
probably
say
lost
that.
count at this point.
What is your number? I think I'm over 10, under 20.
Oh my god, I'm over 10.
Oh,
I'm under
I've
10.
had one.
Under
Not
10.
insane.
You've only taken one Plan B?
I've only taken one in my life.
Wow.
I've probably taken 14 or 15.
I've taken
Yeah.
0.
I get
Oh,
so
wow.
paranoid.
Wow.
I have to get one
Zero.
tomorrow.
Oh my god, Michaela!
Like you're
Go right now! Hey, Michaela, go to the store right now. We will wait for you. Tell Tyler to go right now.
Percentage is flying out the window right now. As you're
That's why
sitting here
I'm
talking
like,
to us.
I'm having
my
an
God.
anxiety attack right now.
Is Emmy gonna have a cousin? I'm so excited. No.
Aw, that's so
No.
cute.
Goodness, you had food test today, the podcast, school, and
Oh my
everything.
god.
And you
like,
took
you're
a nap.
freaking
How do you
me
have time for
out.
this?
It's hilarious.
Like, I don't. Just leave me alone. I'm.
The chaos that
out.
just erupted from learning the Plan B. Like,
I mean,
So effective. I'm. Like,
It's
every time I
not.
take it, I'm chilling. Like, oh, I'm good.
I do want to say something though. If there's girls here watching us talking about Plan B is a lot less effective the larger you are. So if you are over 190 pounds, it reduces.
I
the
didn't know
rate of
that.
it still working by a lot.
I didn't know
What?
that.
Reduces it working by a lot, and the chances of it even working if you're over like 220 pounds is pretty low.
I didn't know
It says
that.
on the
Fuck.
package. It says on the package.
That's bizarre. I didn't know
wow.
that.
The more you know.
Dude.
Well,
I
So
didn't know
maybe
that.
if you're 250, you gotta just like pop 2-3 pills. You know, like I don't know.
Okay.
No,
no, no, don't do that.
No.
Oh
do that.
shit.
Do
Um.
not listen to that last
That's-
part.
So how did you find out, Britt?
Okay, this is funny. Okay, so let's see.
You say funny. I say so scared.
All right, first of all, I need to throw this out there. This is probably a little bit too TMI, but do you all know the song September?
Do you remember?
Yeah, that song. The
No.
21st night of September. So the 21st night of September is when Emmy was conceived. So that's her song.
Oh my
You're
god.
planning
Tell her
everything for
that.
aren't you? No.
I'm gonna tell her that. We're at her wedding. We're gonna play it and we're gonna dance. No, I'm just kidding. That's her song though. But I love that song. So let's see. That's the night we conceived her, and then October 5th I found out I was pregnant. So not too long after.
Oh, wow.
I think I was like a couple days late, and I just felt weird. Like my legs were aching, like, you know, like growing pains. I was feeling like that, and it was just weird. Like I was at work and I was like, something doesn't feel right. And then my friend texted me and she's like, hey, you want to get blasted tonight at the bars? And I was like, well, yeah, duh. And so I was like, well, I was like, well, I want to take a pregnancy test just in case. So like, obviously I'm not risking anything, but I was like, I'm not pregnant. And so I went to Kroger. It's like a grocery store, and I bought a pack of Trulies and a pregnancy test. Obviously the Trulies for celebrating not being pregnant, right? So I got to my a Truly. It's like a seltzer drink. It's just like
Oh, okay,
beer.
okay,
Yeah, it's like
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Those
shit.
they're so good.
Fuck.
What?
Okay.
Sponsored?
Okay, Maya's got two.
So I bought a pack of Trulies and I bought 2 pregnancy tests just to be sure. And I went back to my apartment and my best friend came over, and I peed on the stick and I popped open my beer and I was like about to take a sip, and she was like, Brittany. And I was like, what? She was like, it says pregnant. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. And I looked at it and it was like pregnant. And so I took another one, and again, pregnant. And I was like, oh my God. So I don't even know how I felt. I was excited, but I was also like terrified at the same time. I don't know. It was weird. Like I was happy it was with Eric though.
Right now we're just like, imagine if that was.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah,
like
I'm just
it's
sitting there like,
surreal.
oh,
The
I'm
whole
freaking
feeling,
out.
that whole night is kind of surreal. And then my friend was like, "Are you gonna tell Eric now?" And I was like, "I don't know. Should I?" I was like, "I want to." And so like I called him that night and I told him, and we like talked for like hours, and then he came about once a month, like to see me about once a month after that. And then he moved here when I was about 6-7 months pregnant in March. I had her in June, so he like came here then. But it was hard, like being pregnant and not having him there was like probably the hardest thing I've ever had to go through. Just because of
That's what I was gonna ask
hormones.
you.
Yeah, but he was like there, like he was always there to talk to and stuff, but it's just like, it's just hard.
It's just way different. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
physically there for you.
Yeah, not physically. So like if we ever fought, it was only because I was pregnant and he wasn't there. That's literally it. And it's not his fault. Like he had a whole life in Austin, and I still kind of feel guilty about him like moving here and like leaving that, but I think we're moving back to Austin in like 2 months. So
Yeah.
that's
Oh my
exciting.
We all talked about that at some point. Like, wouldn't it be so cool if they came back? Like,
No,
to
like I think we
Austin?
really are. We've been talking about it for a while, and I'm ready. I told him, I said, give me a year. I said, give me a year that I can be with my mom and my dad and have like their mental support, like going through pregnancy and going through having a baby. Because it's like so different from like the life I was living. And so I said, give me a year and then I'll think about it. And I think I'm really excited to like move for a few years. Like it's not gonna be forever, but I know he's like really.
I feel like it's gonna stay with you too. And then we
Yeah.
can go.
That'll be what, Michaela?
She
Oh,
said
Michaela, you're
Michaela
getting
can go
crumbs for this.
stay with them.
Come on. Come on, they can't have Michaela being babysitter.
Good one. Yeah.
What?
Not
You're
live
bad.
with them.
You have to come
Michaela.
visit.
I'll visit. I'll visit.
That's
Do you-
what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
you meant me move in with
I
her.
want you to
Oh my
move
God.
there, but I don't know.
No, no. I of course I'd visit after the virus. I'll come
Michaela's
a lot.
like, no, I'm not gonna visit. I'm not gonna
No,
visit. What the fuck?
Dude, I'm so obsessed with Emmy. Like you weren't there last time. I think you guys went to watch the Super Bowl game or something.
Yeah.
But I was picking her up, and she just started crying because she liked her toy better than me.
Aw.
But she's so fun to hold and stuff. I don't know, like she's just. I love babies, so she's just
Yeah.
so interesting. To
It's going
sit
by
and-
so fast. She's already like
She's
almost.
probably, like,
She's almost 9 months old. Like what?
I can't believe her eyes. Like, when we first saw her eyes were closed. So
She was
like,
sleeping
she
like the
wouldn't
whole
even look.
time. Yeah.
And now she's crawling, screaming.
She
like an
said,
idiot, like-
on Eric's stream today, she said bye and she waved. I swear to God. She was like,
Oh,
bye
yeah,
bye.
she
She's like,
waved,
bye
she
bye.
waved.
She's like learning so quick.
That's so cute.
This is like the best age. I love babies. I don't know. I'm scared of like toddler getting older than that. I've like worked in like nannying. I've nannied in daycares and stuff. And I'm definitely more comfortable with babies. So I'm kind of nervous for her to get older. Definitely. But
I think like I think three's the worst. 3
Yeah.
or 4.
that's when they get attitudes.
Yep. And they start like
Talking
my
back to you.
cousin Is
They
he
start
learned the
picking
word
their
shit?
boogers and sticking it
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh my God, they're
Uh,
so
Mm.
bold. It'll be so funny though. I just can't wait for her to go on your stream or
No.
Eric's and start saying shit.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it'll be
about
so
that though.
funny.
Like it's as she gets older, like the more and more I don't want her to be like on stream. Does that make sense?
That
Like
makes
Yeah,
sense. Yeah.
absolutely.
like I don't want her to
Yeah.
know that as like her like I don't know. There's parents that like just vlog the crap out of their kids and it's like that's their whole life. And I don't really want her to
Yeah.
be exposed to
weird.
that. But like I know chat's good. Like they love her so much and
There's
like-
some stuff that should just be private.
yeah.
You know, for them.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's an interesting toss-up. Like,
Yeah.
you decide what you want to do there.
Like I definitely want her to like them to see her and see her grow and stuff, but I don't think she's just gonna be like hanging out on stream like with us. That's
Yeah.
definitely not what I want. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think you know, just one of the reasons that is so scary is because we are always like under criticism.
Mm-hmm.
And for children, sometimes I think that some viewers don't understand it's not their place to criticize
Oh yeah.
children, let
Oh, I
alone other
cannot
people's
imagine.
children.
Like people
Yeah.
backseat you cooking. Imagine them backseat
Oh my
you being a
God, you're-
mom.
Right.
Parenting.
Which they
Yeah.
kind of do that now, not in like a bad way that we're like, don't do that, that's not good for her, like don't do that. But like Eric will like toss her like upside down and like tickle her, and she loves it. But they're like, some of them are like, don't do that, so bad for her. It's like it's fine. Don't backseat
Yeah.
parent.
That's so
Everybody,
cringe.
I don't know. That's weird because it's like, I don't know. Everybody tickles a baby.
I know.
Mm.
I
They
don't
just they
know.
just love her too much. That's what I always say. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
that sucks
Wait.
when they're.
Brittany, you've
Judge
seen
her.
you know the loser clip.
yeah, of her saying loser.
What the heck was that?
I
What?
thi-
It
I-
was so. It sounded so clear.
I
It was
think
so
we have a
weird.
genius baby. I'm not even kidding. Like,
was the best
obviously
clip of the
she
year.
wasn't saying loser, but
Right.
I think she's super smart and we're definitely in for it. Like, she already has a little attitude and she's only 8 months old, so.
Oh my god, imagine.
That's actually, like, I think I made that, like, my donation sound, her saying
That's such
her
a good
saying
sound.
loser.
That's such a good idea.
I love it so much. It sounds so clear, though. But she's super smart, growing way too fast.
Sorry.
That's so cool.
Ignore.
That's cool.
Dude, I backseat the fuck out of Tyler when he holds Emmy because he doesn't hold her head. So sometimes she'll just start spazzing out and stuff. And I'm like, Tyler, hold her fucking head. She's like, what do I do with it? What do I do? He calls Emmy it.
Grabs it with a football.
Yeah, he
That's
calls her
very
it. I'm like, that's
Calls
your
her
niece?
it so much. Like, I don't know what to do with it. How do I hold it?
I hate holding other people's babies. Like, I hate it.
Yeah.
I always say this just to kind of like be stupid as fuck, but I always go, babies are contagious. Don't touch that thing. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to hold it. I don't want to cuddle it because it's like that's how you start getting baby fever and shit. You know? You're
Yeah.
Like,
I think men are a lot
No, I
more
don't
scared
touch that.
too. They don't understand how, like, they're not that fragile, especially as they get older. They're like very, like, you can do whatever with the baby, honestly. At least for Emmy, she's very like sturdy, in my
Okay.
opinion.
Brittany,
Yeah.
tell us about birth.
Oh,
How
that's what I
was
was
it?
gonna ask.
Ooh,
That's
that's
what
a
I was
good
gonna ask you.
one.
Because
I'm terrified of it.
Okay.
yeah, I've had lucid
No.
nightmares where I'm super scared of giving birth, being pregnant, and then I wake up, I'm like, fuck, you know, like I'm not pregnant. I don't have to give birth in a few months. You
No,
know what I
I'm
mean?
with you. Like, I was having nightmares about it. I hate pain. I hate anything medical. Like, I was very scared to go to. I gave birth in a hospital. I was very scared about like all that, needles, all that. Now, like, looking back, it went very, very nicely. Like, it went perfectly. A lot of people don't have good experiences. A lot of people do. I had a very good experience, but they induced me, so I like had a scheduled, like, they induced me, so like they gave me medicine to like promote like the what is it called, contractions to start and stuff. And I liked that because like I wasn't at home like freaking out that my water broke. Like, that would just give me anxiety, so I liked that I was induced. The epidural didn't hurt at all. Recommend getting an epidural though.
Can you define an epidural for chat? Because
Uh,
I learned
okay.
about this like within the past
I
year,
wanna
and it
hear
blows
about
my
it.
mind.
Really?
I always thought it was a like vaccine.
No.
Like, that's all I ever thought it was.
So
Tell us about it.
they take a needle about this long. I know that sounds scary. I hate needles. Like, I hate needles, but it did not hurt.
Wait, before we start, come on.
Yeah.
I know you guys have alcohol. Come on.
Wait.
Let's do a shot.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Melena.
A shot? Eric!
Are you guys not drinking?
I'm just
Before we
taking a
start
big
this,
sup.
I have to.
I might have to take a
Okay.
pee break soon, though.
Wait, am I the only one
Same.
drinking liquor?
I
Okay,
don't
so
have liquor.
I don't.
Skull.
I have wine.
Eric, will you grab me
I hate wine. God damn it.
will you grab me another one of these?
Why did I send you wine then? I didn't know you hated wine.
Cutie, that was
No,
a
like,
shot at you. She hates you.
It's not bad.
What
I
a
just
fucking
prefer
bitch.
beer.
Just
Cutie,
kidding.
no.
I'm just kidding. I'm
you
just kidding.
sent me it.
If you
No.
don't like red wine, add it to Coke and it tastes like cherry Coke.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I like wine though.
Oh, God. But I
No.
don't hate wine. Like, I drink it. I prefer beer, but I'm saying, like, this is still good.
It's okay.
Shut
if
up,
it's not.
Cutie.
It's okay if it's not
Listen,
good. I was
Cutie,
totally kidding.
shut up. I
honestly
like your
don't
freaking
care.
wine. No, I
don't care.
do.
How'd
No,
she-
I wouldn't lie. I do
I-
like the wine.
I
Fuck
didn't pick
you.
it out.
Emmy, don't
This,
watch.
this is awesome.
You don't
Fuck
open it?
you.
Yeah,
Now
can you
made me
open
feel
it?
bad.
No,
I'll do
I
it.
know. Kayla.
No, be careful.
Sorry. I was trying to open a beer. Can you do it?
Will you hold her?
Yeah.
I feel like a bad parent.
I know. Why are we doing this?
Here.
Dude, what
hold
the
on.
Just go. Just go away. It's fine. I'll do it. I'll figure it out. Okay.
Wait, I have to ask you this before I forget. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And it might be a little too personal, so you can completely ignore it. But my biggest fear when I have a kid is me shitting. Because I've read so many times that people push so hard that they shit.
You think
And
she'd remember that?
I don't know. I would remember if I shit before having my baby. And I don't know. If it's too much, you don't have to
No,
answer.
it's.
but
I'll talk
I'm
about it.
like, I'm so scared to do that, so I don't know.
It's funny though. Like, I tell Eric, I'm like, I don't poop. Girls don't poop. So He has never like seen me go anywhere. Like he does not know that I do that. So I was like so worried about giving birth, and especially when you have an epidural, you're numb from like the
Yeah.
waist down, so you don't feel anything. So if you do, you don't know. And I have a best friend who's like a labor delivery nurse, and she tells me that they like if you do, they'll like clean it up really fast, and they won't even like make it present that you even did it. Like you won't know. But I asked my nurses. I said,
Did you prove? Did you prove?
no. I asked my nurses. I said, did I? And they were like, no. I was like, okay. And Eric watched the birth, so
I'm gonna shit myself. I know I am.
I don't think I did. I don't know. So like, when I had the
guess we'll know 9
epidural,
months from today if Michaela said Plan B didn't work.
Stop. What is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
The podcast.
You'll be
stream, the
fine.
Lasagna stream.
Listen,
Michaela,
I
what'd
don't
you eat
take.
today?
I
What'd
don't
you eat
take.
today?
Listen, I don't take Plan B. Like, it's not like he's finishing inside of me. We take it as an extra precaution, just in case pre-cum makes me pregnant. So it's not like he's been flooding me with fluids, and I'm taking it every time he does
that's
that.
true. That's true.
No
Only,
cream pie.
it's
Okay,
only
real
for
quick,
pre-cum. Like,
Real quick before we go too far, can we go back to Maya's question about the epidural? Because
Yeah, let's do that. Needle.
Big needle.
Alright.
Needle this big.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No,
Wait.
don't wait.
Oh
baby.
shit!
Oh
shit!
Okay, go.
Okay, so again, needle about this long. The anesthesiologist I had was amazing though. She came and she like stood behind me, and she made Eric leave the room.
I'm, like,
She was like, we have to have the men leave the room because if they see the procedure done, they'll pass out and it'll make you anxious. And I was like, okay. So Eric had to leave, and I was just sitting like over on the edge of the bed, like with my back exposed. And she's like, okay, it's just gonna feel like a little bee sting. And I was like, a little bee sting? That's not too bad. And that's literally what it felt like. I didn't even like feel the needle go in or anything. And basically like a little tube comes out, and they tape it to your back, and it comes out, and it goes like, they just tape it to you. And that's like how they give you like the epidural medicine. And
But it goes into your
it does, but they numbed me, so I swear, like I felt like a bee sting. That's like pretty much all it was. And I was able to sleep after that. I hadn't slept for like 12 hours because they were inducing like your cervix goes from like this to about this.
No.
That's how big that you open up.
How do they numb your cervix? Do they do anything besides the epidural?
They don't numb your cervix, no. To induce you, that was probably the most painful part of the whole thing. So I went in at about 8 p.m. one night. It was a Tuesday. I went in at about 8 p.m. Eric came with me. We got in our room. They gave me an IV. I almost passed out from the IV. That's how bad I hate needles. Because she couldn't find the vein, and I was like getting dizzy and shit, but she finally got it in, and I was like fine after that. A couple hours later, a guy came in, and he so there's like, this is only if you get induced though. So if you have a natural labor, it's different, but they put a balloon into your cervix, and they expand it over the course of like several hours to get you dilated. What? Yes. To get you dilated from 0 to 4. And then after you're at a 4, that's when you can get an epidural. So that whole night, I was in excruciating pain from them like manually like dilating me with a balloon. And that was the worst. They gave me pain medicine. It didn't work at all. I couldn't sleep. I was like, Eric gave me like headphones, and I was just listening to classical music because that was like the only thing that like actually helped. And then the next morning they took it out of me. When I hit 4 centimeters, they took it out of me, and it felt like so much better after it was out. And then that's when they gave me the epidural about like an hour or two later. And then that's when I was able to sleep. That's when I was able to just relax and like gain like strength again, because I couldn't sleep at all. And like 3 hours later, they checked me. They check your cervix like every couple of hours to see how far you are. And they're like, we see her hair. And I was like, okay. And they're like, okay, you're gonna start pushing soon. And she was out in like 30 minutes after that.
Wait, so how bad did it hurt when you were pushing?
Not bad, just cause like I had the epidural, so I felt numb.
Yeah.
right before I started pushing, I could feel it kind of wearing off, but like I thought it was like a perfect, like it was perfect because I could feel my contractions coming and I could push through them, but I wasn't in pain from it. I could feel the pressure, but I wasn't in pain. Does that make sense?
Wait, when you had your epidural, could you like move your legs?
Mm-mm.
Or
You're completely numb, so the
Oh.
nurses come in and they literally
They like flop your legs around.
yeah, they literally have to rotate your body like to side so you don't like lose blood circulation.
Yeah.
Whoa.
People
But
have like torn muscles because they're
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
My
that.
sister-in-law is a labor and delivery nurse, and she said that they have like
Oh
people
shit.
have, like torn their knee ligaments.
Oh my
because-
god. You're literally numb. You can't get out of the bed
Yeah.
anymore. So a lot of people like to go as long as they can before getting an epidural because you're literally just bedbound until you have your baby. And it could be hours, like depending on how fast you dilate. I was pretty fast, which is kind of rare for people who it's their first baby. I've heard of people having like 24-hour labors. I would have died. Like I was exhausted. So I went in at 8 p.m. and I had her by 5 p.m. the next day. So it wasn't quite 24 hours. I thought it was pretty easy. Pushing was really hard. I mean, you gotta push like with all your heart, but it only took me about 30 minutes. So I don't know. It's just so
that's a long time. You're
yeah,
saying it like it's not a big
no.
deal. Like,
People,
that's a
some people
long
push
time.
for hours and hours, and they are so exhausted that they're just like almost like at their brink. And
I'm pretty sure it starts becoming dangerous at some point.
yeah,
because they push for
eventually,
so many hours, they're exhausted. and
eventually
they
they'll
just,
give
like,
you a
can't.
C-section,
Mhm.
and I luckily didn't have to have that because that's a lot more of a recovery time, is what I was told. So
I have to do a C-section if I ever get pregnant because my hips are unaligned.
Oh,
so
really?
I can't give natural birth.
Really?
And
Damn.
I'm so fucking grateful that I don't ever have to expand my cervix from this to this.
to that.
Yes, yes.
That's
I would
just
much
crazy.
rather just fucking knock me out asleep, knock me out, take the thing out, and then stitch me back up. I don't care about the scar, all that shit. I have nightmares about a watermelon or something coming
Oh,
out of my
gosh.
vagina. Like I wake up and freak out. Also, I want to ask, how did you deal with the anxiety while you were pregnant, coming up at your birth when you were getting?
I was
physically
pretty
bruised at
anxious
birth?
about it. I kind of just try to ignore it because I knew it would just psych me out. So I kind of just ignored it until about the last month, and I was like, oh my god, she could come any day because she could like babies. Like 40 weeks is full term, but they say that they can come between 37 weeks and 45 weeks.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole window. So especially with your first, it could be like any time. So luckily I was induced, but I was pretty anxious, not gonna lie. I'm glad I got induced though. I think that helped because I didn't have to go through like that shock of like, oh my god, what do? Do we go to the hospital? Do I wait? Like all that.
Were you scared of ripping?
Yes, I was, and I didn't do anything to like prevent it. I did tear a tiny bit. I think I had a 2nd-degree tear. There's like different degrees. This is probably TMI, but like here's your vagina and here's your butthole, and like you can
And
rip
you got the
all the
gooch
way.
right in the middle.
Yeah.
Or
So
do girls have that? Do we? Or do
Yeah.
they just guys?
Dude,
Yeah.
I've ripped that.
Yeah,
it
we
hurts like
do.
a bitch. I've had some.
some people rip from their vagina all the way through. That's like a 4th-degree tear. I had a 2nd-degree tear, so it wasn't all the way. It was just a tiny little bit, and they stitched me up, and I was good to go. I will say though, the recovery was probably the worst part. Like recovering,
Yeah.
I couldn't sit down without being like in like a 9 out of 10 pain for like 2 weeks. Like I couldn't just sit. Because I was so swollen and bruised, and it's a lot. We
Oh
go
my
through hell.
God.
I know. I hope that doesn't deter you from having kids or wanting to. It's obviously worth it.
Kids deter me from having kids, and then this
Yeah.
just confirms it.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I had my headset on when I was peeing.
So you
Why
heard
did
all of
nobody
that?
ask why the fuck Michaela ripped when she's never had a child?
Wait,
What is
what?
going
We know
on?
why.
You
We know
ripped?
why, Maya. We know what she's
I just
doing
have
over
some.
there.
Wait, I didn't know-
some freaky shit. Like
I want to know though.
I don't know.
We-
Like I sometimes. I mean, I'm not gonna go into
Check out
detail.
Housewives.
there's just too
Episode
much
7,
that
dude, she ripped-
happens, but
Yeah.
sometimes like if you're doing something a little too rough, or if you're like going in a certain angle, or like if you switch it up really quickly, so like you can get caught in a moment where okay, this is TMI, but my gynecologist said that my down there is just so tiny that I'm very susceptible to tears. I always will be because of how little I am down there. It's just not like my body is too small. So yeah, that's how mine happened.
Okay.
No, Judy, I'm thinking about what you told us earlier
You
today.
really want the internet to know this? Kayla?
Wait, Michaela, did you have to get stitches?
No, they just said like I just can't do anything for like 2 weeks to fully heal, and then I like can't really like I have to put Aquaphor, or it doesn't happen all the time. It's only if I do something that really fucks
Oh
me
my
up,
god.
But it's not pleasant. It's not like childbirth. It's not like that. It's just a tiny, like a scab
Yeah.
almost. Like it's not like if I was having a kid. It's like a little cut, like a paper cut kind of.
Yeah.
That's it though. It hurt, like it hurts to go pee and stuff, but
It does. It burns. It burns. And
burns.
after you have a baby, it burns for weeks. Okay. Like,
and you can't sit at certain angles.
No.
Sometimes you have to be really close.
Michaela,
You
that's
can't-
literally what it felt like. You basically had a baby, but you did it.
Reverse
I'm
me.
just preparing,
But I've heard of things like you can do things to help not tear, but I didn't do anything. Like you can
What
kind of.
can you do?
I've heard that you can like oil up that area.
Oh my god, that's what I was thinking.
And
Okay,
or-
guys, like, do you just like dip your
Or
hand in the
like
Vaseline
stretch
and, like,
out. I'm not even kidding. Like people say to like stretch yourself out before you have a baby. I didn't do that, so I got lucky. I would say though, but she was so tiny. She was only 6 pounds and 4 ounces, and more.
Can I
Most babies are like
Without-
8.
Oh my god. All I can think about right now is, without saying too much, we had like this company, right, chat, this like ad agency reach out wanting to sponsor this podcast.
Oh no!
And we were like, no, that's a bad deal. Go back to them with better numbers. They gotta give us more money than that. And now I'm like, God, I don't know. Maybe that's a good deal.
Oh no!
Maybe we
That's
should
what
take
I'm saying. I'm like, damn, someone is really. They're putting themselves on the line. Like, let's go. I guess. Like, anyone's gonna do it.
I mean, it's
You really wanna
natural. It's
represent Michaela,
childbirth.
talking about Tyler's dick and ripping. Yeah, sure, dude.
This is
Sponsor
a
us.
side-
not
Yeah.
telling you his side. At least I'm talking about me
Tyler
and not
paid
his
you to say this,
personal
dude.
stuff. Listen, I don't care what people know. I mean,
is-
I just don't care.
I
It's
feel
whatever.
like, yeah, I know. Never mind. I'm not.
No,
even
go
gonna
on,
there.
go on,
No,
let's
what I'm
hear it.
saying is like, like, I feel like everyone on this podcast right now could have put 2 and 2 together with you just saying like, oh yeah, I've gotten tears from like sex before, but it's like, no, Kayla had to go into detail.
In fairness, no, I asked for further
Maya
detail.
asked.
That was my fault.
Maya asked, and I wasn't gonna say it, but I don't care. There's like, you have to think about it, right? Even though most people watching are guys, there's some girls who might want to know this. It might help them, or
What, that
maybe
you have a
them-
super
Potentially.
tiny vagina?
Yeah.
When
No,
all
no,
these
she's got a
people
point. She has
know that?
a point. She-
No, because
Well-
I've actually had people message me and say they didn't know some things before, and I like maybe I'm helping those people, so I try to look at it like
Respect.
that. And maybe
A
I can
role
teach a
model.
guy. Yeah, maybe I can teach a guy something.
True.
Like,
All
be
I'm saying is I already ordered
gentler.
Vaseline on like Amazon right now. Like, we all gotta just start
Michaela, you
That's
need
like
a
gotta get
Postmate step plan
stretching.
B right
prepping
now.
it like a turkey at
Stop,
this point.
Boyd. I'm not fucking
Wait,
pregnant.
I have
Shut
a
the fuck
question.
up.
Raise your
I'm
hand.
freaking.
Raise your hand if you still want to have kids after everything that I've just said.
I didn't
Oh
want to have
my
kids before. I
God,
definitely
yeah.
don't want.
Yeah,
kids
I didn't
one
really
day.
want to have kids.
Well,
I don't know.
One
I don't
day.
know.
Yeah, I'm super
Yeah, I
undecided, but
explicitly
I
want
don't
a
know. It
surrogate.
depends if
I
the
have said
world
this my
keeps
entire
getting
life.
worse.
yes,
Sure.
a
I want a
surrogate I'm down
surrogate.
for. Yeah.
Surrogate.
Can't give birth. It's literally one of my biggest phobias. In
I
the
mean,
entire
you
world.
could opt for a C-section, like if
No,
you.
I'm doing a
I
C-section
could
one
opt for
day.
adoption.
I want to
Yeah.
adopt kids. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Oh.
Brittany, I want 5 kids.
Oh my God,
so
Michaela, you're
my
gonna.
shit just gonna be like.
Your shit's never gonna be the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you want 5 kids?
I love kids.
Aw,
I've been
you'd be the
babysitting
best
them for
mommy.
So long. Like, I've been babysitting since I was in middle school, and I've literally watched like 4 kids grow from baby to
Aw.
like 8 or 9 now.
Actually, I have to
When
pee.
do
I'll be
you
back.
have
And
Michaela, when?
maybe in the next 2 years. I don't know.
Oh my god!
No. Okay, listen. No,
Michaela.
look,
Run it down mid, dude.
No.
Run it down fucking mid. Come on.
Tyler
There's
gonna pay
no-
for all them damn kids, Michaela.
She
Yeah,
wants a
no,
fucking basketball
You
team!
can afford for a trailer for each of those children, dude. You can get you all of you can have your each like a
We're
trailer park. Come
not
on.
having kids until we move. So if I'm in this house, I'm not pregnant. Okay. There
Fair.
you go.
As soon as they move, though, we're all gonna be like,
Shut the fuck up.
We're waiting.
we're waiting. This is total sidetrack story, but there was this one story on the radio when I was in high school about and it's total TMI type situation, but there's a story on the radio where like people often use weird things as dildos.
Yeah.
And
What?
you know
The
those,
fact?
those turkey cutters that like go zzz in and out like that.
Stop. Wait, what?
We were
What?
just talking about vagina tears,
I know,
and now
just
you're
stop,
talking about that.
Stop,
and
stop.
now
I'm
it
not
hit my
interested in
brain.
hearing this.
I
do
want to
not
hear. I
consent.
want to hear. I want to hear.
I don't want to hear this.
I
Wait,
wanna
Wait,
hear.
I want to hear. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
They took a dildo and they put it on the turkey
Ah.
Oh, so it like
Innovative.
that's smart.
No, it's
Is
it? Because eventually, while they were doing it, it sobbed through part of her.
Oh my god! No!
head.
Oh dear
What
lord.
else would it cuts turkeys? It's not, you think it's not gonna cut a dildo and you?
Look at
Yeah.
Michaela. Michaela goes, oh, that's smart. She's like,
Guys, I have to tell you a story. So when I was in a esthetician school, we had this machine that like electrocutes your face, right? Oh. Okay. I can't get my beer open, so I can't take a drink.
Okay, go.
Okay, so when I was in aesthetic school, there was this girl. She would electrocute her vagina with this machine
God, no.
for pleasure with her boyfriend, and I was like, "What the fuck? That's for your face."
Oh.
But that's just like the
She
same as like the
freaky.
candle wax.
Huh? Huh?
Like
Oh.
there's like kinks where people like pour hot wax from the candles onto each other.
There are
Because they're
girls
like-
that are into like,
Yeah,
knife
it's something
play,
like
too.
that. That's just
Oh,
weird
I
though.
Do that.
You
I'm
would do
kidding.
that?
I'm kidding. I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, I have the machine
No,
if you
I'm
want
actually
it.
kidding. No, I'm actually- no, that's next level. I'm not like. I promise. No.
I got it open.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I don't do that. I'm kidding.
That's
I'm
funny.
Wait, I
actually
have
kidding.
another question. So, Michaela, you were talking about you
Oh, boy.
possibly wanting kids, right? The next 2 years, right?
2 years? Oh.
I mean,
Oh,
I've
Jesus.
wanted a kid since I was
Got the
like
machine?
13.
Go away!
Not at that age, but I've known.
Did y'all just hear what E-Rob
Shh.
said?
Eric
So
just said
stupid.
You have a machine.
He's so
Yes.
stupid.
Electrocution.
Never.
Not like that.
How does Tyler feel about it? When does he want kids?
This is actually private information I can't talk about.
Okay, let's not talk about it then.
Yes, but we both agreed to kids. I just can't. I don't want to talk about when or it's. That is my limit right there.
Okay.
We have planned on kids. I'm just not talking about it. Look, I'm being good.
Good, that's good.
Yeah. Baby steps.
She has a filter, guys. It's real.
It
She has a
There.
filter. That's where the
Finally.
border goes. That's where the limit goes,
That's
dude.
where it is.
So crazy.
Yay!
We found
We
it.
should go around the circle and,
Huh?
and
Need
answer
your
that
drink
question.
open?
No.
No. Bring me another one.
No,
Eric's
I'm
my
not
like
pregnant
little
now.
drink slave. He's just bringing me drinks.
That's amazing.
I'll
Sounds
go on with that question.
Imagine
I'm
having a
pretty
boyfriend that
sure-
cares about you. I wish I was so free.
I really don't want kids. If I were to have kids, I cannot imagine them having it till at least like 32. I
Really?
just can't.
Damn.
I can't.
I mean,
don't-
I
I don't
didn't.
even want to go there. I want to live my like life.
I
as
didn't
much as
expect
can.
having a baby
Yeah.
this young.
Yeah.
Just
like, I'm not
because of
saying-
where I came from, I was in a very. Thank you.
Aw, he opened it too.
He did.
Dude, Eric is so different from Tyler. It's actually crazy.
I don't think they really are that different though. Like,
No.
there's so
I
much that
promise.
annoys me about Eric. Like, he will leave the toilet seat open. like 90% of the time. Like
That's your problem.
wide open. He won't help with the dishes. What's your problem? He wakes up Emmy.
Everything.
He will wake up Emmy. Like, I call him every single time Emmy takes a nap or goes down while he's streaming. I will call him and I'll say, Emmy's asleep. He's like, okay. And then like 5 minutes later, he's like raging, throwing a controller like against the wall, against his monitor. And like
Oh
Emmy
my
starts crying.
God,
That is like the
You
worst.
don't, you
Oh,
don't
hell
know. Oh my
no.
god. I want you to live with Tyler for a month
Get-
just to
please get
understand.
Wait, I feel like they're brothers. They have to have like the same habits.
No.
No?
You have to see them
No.
together. They're just two different people. Eric, like, for example, Eric likes traveling. He'll move with you. He'll be active and social. Tyler doesn't do that.
Yeah.
He's home. Now I have to deal with someone being at home all day and then yelling like you're saying. And it's not just smashing controllers. It's like walls,
The
games,
house.
the house. Like, it's,
That's true.
I don't know. I guess they're similar a little bit, but Eric, I don't know. Eric seems a little bit
Yeah. He's not
more
as
mature to me, but I don't know. Maybe I'd have to hang out there more, but he seems a little bit more mature than Tyler is. just a
really.
little
I think
bit.
Tyler's more mature whenever I come in contact with him.
It's
but
fake.
That's interesting.
It's fake.
Really.
fake.
So when he comes over to Eric's mom's
Oh,
house,
he's all
he's
nice.
acting. Okay.
Oh, he's all nice. Like, hi guys, nice to see you, mom. Like, yeah.
Is he a
okay,
big
but-
baby? Eric is the biggest baby. Like, I feel like I'm a mom to 2 kids. That's how I feel.
Yeah, he is a baby. Like, he hurt himself the other day on his finger, and I have to wrap it in a band-aid for him and put on some like Vaseline or Aquaphor for him and make sure it's
I have
tight
3
enough.
babies. Shut
you
the
know.
fuck up, Michaela.
You have 3 babies.
Listen, he
5,
counts
but I
as
neglect
3
4 of them.
babies. I would take your spot any day, Melina. I really would.
Please.
Oh, you want to live in a trailer?
No, wait, you
All right.
take care of all of them though.
No, I don't.
Okay, so you one.
Yes. Oh
Dude,
my,
all-
you're coughing.
All streamers
Oh,
are
no.
like
It's
babies,
truly-
honestly.
It's truly we're all negative in this house. We just got tested on Thursday. We're
Or
all
it's
clear.
Russell's.
So it's just Russell that has been.
No,
Sorry,
he's negative too.
Oh.
Everybody tested negative.
Oh,
yeah.
sweet. That's cool.
I
We're good now.
wonder
He
how
was like
Russell
the first
got
time he
it.
tested positive, he was on the tail end of it, and then we all got tested again on Thursday, and we're all negative.
So you all didn't get
Which
it
is
at all.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't know how that happened. She was like, either you guys all had it at some point.
He could
and
have
so
had
you
a
didn't get it
false
again.
positive, maybe.
No, he got tested twice.
Oh, he did. Oh.
She said something about like a viral load or something, or not being enough for all of our young immune systems to actually all get it, except for Russell.
Well, that's good though.
Viral load. Okay, so Adept, you don't think you'll have kids anytime soon?
No. And I
Or at
I
all.
don't. No. Mm-mm.
Never.
That's
No,
okay.
I mean, the reason why I could see it in the future is because like the way that I see kids is that they're so important to a community. Like the way that things progress is a big part because of kids and how we have things structured around for them. So I believe in like kids and young people like a lot. So I would like to offer that either to like a child of my own or possibly like a foster or adopted child where it's like, you're just trying to set them up to do well. I don't know how if that makes sense, but
Mhm.
just kind of offering them a life that was better than even what I had growing up, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So I can't really see it, and then I don't think Felix. I think we're pretty much on the same page. Like I don't think he actually wants kids, but he definitely believes in kids as like the future, like good things that exist and do well.
Your mind
You're
could
that
totally
guy,
change
you could get
though.
adopted. You could get adopted by Adept.
That's
Yeah, I
true.
mean, we could change our minds. I could change my mind. He could change his. But right now, it's just like,
Yeah.
Like me and my brother are the same way. Actually, we have like the same mentality. He's like 31, and he still has like no desire for kids at this point because we both just kind of talked one day about how we were raised, and we were like, yeah, we don't want to fuck up no kids, So it's kind of important to us. So I don't know.
That's fair.
That's respectable. Good
Mhm.
answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Kayla already answered. Milena, answer.
What is-
I'm not having kids until I'm at least 27 or 28 years old, and that's a long ways away. So I don't really want to think about it right now. Right now, I'm just focusing on me and making me happy, and
It's good.
having a good relationship with the people around me. And I'm still finding myself and finding reasons to be happy, and I don't need uh anything else to focus on right now than my own happiness. And 27, I feel like I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I feel when you go from 26 to 27 years old, 26 is considered young. You're still not an adult. But when you go to 27, you're 27 years old. Okay, you're an adult now. That's where I kind of see the
Mhm.
border of adulthood.
Yeah,
It
actually,
That's
just
how
this
it felt.
week-
That's how it felt.
Just this week, I started getting 30 gray hairs, and I think I'm getting signs of menopause.
Oh,
I'm
no.
turning 27
What the
next week. I'm
fuck?
pretty sure I
No.
was dying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I just
I
saw my everything just sag like 3 inches as of today, so I'm expecting it to sag 7 more
Wait, are you
inches
actually turning
tomorrow.
27?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
You sound that sounds so stupid.
I want to
Like,
say
I'm so
something.
Dude.
Oh, just 26 to 27, bam, you're old. Like, no,
You guys
I don't
are
think it's
old
that
No, that's
way.
not what I
You
meant
guys
at
are
all.
old as
Brittany
shit.
raised her
This is
hand.
personal anyway. Shut the fuck
Brittany?
up.
Whippersnapper.
I just want to say,
Brittany?
you mentioned sagging. If you want your boobs to stay how they are, don't have kids. That's all I'm gonna say.
True.
Say forever change. I had
Yeah.
great boobs before I had Emmy. Like they were very. I don't know if how much I can say. Like, all my friends were like jealous of my boobs. Like they were just very up there and just perky, I guess. They're just a little bit saggier these days, and they feel a little bit less full. I did breastfeed for about 6 months, so that will do it to you. But it's also worth. I don't know. Breastfeeding, I think, is it's beautiful in its own way, but it's really mentally hard and physically hard because you have to do it like every 2 to 3 hours to keep it up. So if you're devoted to breastfeeding, then it's going to be great for you, but it's a hard thing. I only was able to do it for 6 months. But I'm glad I got to experience it.
Not every 2 to 3 hours for 6 months, right?
For in the first few months, yeah, they eat like all the time. Yeah, or you could pump. Like if you don't want to nurse, then you could pump the milk out. But like your boobs, they fill up and it hurts. It feels like it's like the most worst pain like I've ever endured from like full boobs like of milk. Like it's just sore.
I have heard that before.
And it's like
actually.
rock
And then-
hard. It's like your boobs look great. Like they're rock hard. They're just ready to like be drained. And like the more that they're drained, like the saggier they become and the saddest they become. So I will say that. But it's a beautiful bond. I will say that with the baby. It creates a bond that's a little bit different from like bottle feeding. So I did it for a little bit. I'm glad I did it for a little bit, but
6 months is not a little bit, Brittany. That's like
no,
that's
some
a
people
lot
go
of
3.
dedication.
No, Maya, some people go like years.
What?
Like there's 3-year-olds that are nursing. Like
Oh,
I think that's a
hell
little bit too
no.
long. Like if they can talk, if they can say boob.
I hate being a girl.
I know guys don't understand at all. They think they have so many problems, but
Thinking about how taxing that is on a body, like imagine doing it for that long. Like
Mhm.
that is just at that point. I
like
don't
you
even know,
can't go anywhere
superpower.
without being like, oh, can I like do I have to pump? Do I have to bring my pump? Do I have to bring the baby? Like you're very confined like when you're breastfeeding. I will say that, but it was worth it to me. Just because it's just such a like your body. I figured out having a baby, your body is like made to do certain things, and it's like crazy like what your body goes through, like the transformation from like making a baby to like birthing a baby and then feeding the baby afterwards. It's like a journey. It's crazy. I don't know how to describe it. But it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Michaela's excited. She's ready. She is ready.
I'm ready.
It is a beautiful
Michaela can
thing.
be my surrogate. I'll give
Wait,
you
okay.
so much money, Michaela.
Oh my
So
god!
Melena's-
All right.
Melena's answer is not until she's 27.
Yes,
No,
because
until
I
she's
feel
old.
like no, it's not old. Shut the fuck up.
That's not old. I was 27 when I had her.
I'm trying to tell you that when you're 26, you're still a kid. When you're
Yeah.
27, you're mature. That's where that's
Just
in
call
my
them
head. That's where the
old.
line
They're
goes
old.
between kid
Just
and
old.
adulthood.
Old.
No, so I've always said I don't want to have kids until I'm 27.
Till you're old. We get it. Till you're old. All right.
No, not you're old. Shut the fuck up, you fucking.
You're not old. I'm not old, okay?
Whatever. Also, you're like at peak age to have kids when you're around that
You're
age. Like,
old.
That you're more
25,
fertile. I
20
will
years
I will
old.
confirm that you are more
Yes,
you're more
Before
fertile.
you completely dry out.
No, you're old.
I think after 30, your eggs start like aging in a way. I don't know.
They do. You gotta get them. You have to start going to a doctor.
And
looking
you
into
risk
it.
more of like you're more at risk for what, like having a baby with more like diseases, defects.
But they have more
Down
they-
syndrome
they-
and stuff is more.
You can still have the baby, but the technology is so advanced now. You just get a shot, and or I don't know how they do it with the needles, but they can tell you what your kid will have
Oh,
if you're over 30. But the thing, like, some people don't want to, abort their baby
Yeah.
at that time, so it's kind of fucked.
yeah.
But
This is a very sensitive subject. I don't think we should talk about. Also,
yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
I want to have. I also don't think I want to have kids before I ever live in Norway, because I don't want kids in America ever.
Are you gonna
that's
move
fine.
back
Jealous
to
of that.
Norway? Is that your plan?
That's where I'm putting my foot down. Never
Yeah.
ever raising kids in America.
Wait,
I'm so
I
jealous
don't
of
know
what you
about
get to do that,
Norway.
Like, I'm taking my kids over there. You know what I mean? Like, they. ain't
What's the
gonna be here.
difference?
I
Like, what
love
is
that.
it like? What is the difference between growing up in America and Norway?
Free
Polar bears.
healthcare.
Free healthcare.
Schools are very safe. The environment's much different. Like, kids can walk home from school without people like looking like twice. Like, oh my god, you're a kid walking along like alone along the sidewalk. It's just a very different community. It's here. I feel like everything's just okay. I'm not generalizing everybody. It's probably different everywhere. I know you guys are looking for reasons to be mad, but it feels very toxic here, and people are looking for reasons to be upset. But in Norway, I've had a very good childhood, and it's free education system. Also, did you have to pay when you gave birth? Did you have to pay the hospital?
I didn't, but normally you would. Yes, I was on like government assistance with my healthcare, so I didn't have to pay. But if you don't have free healthcare, then you'll have to pay thousands of dollars, which is crazy. It's like a whole market. Like,
Yeah, it's
I
like
heard
you
the
have
average
to-
payment
like
for giving birth is
$10,000.
$10,000.
Yeah.
I can't
like they
believe
make so much money for you having a baby. It's crazy to
Yeah.
me.
people are making money off of you having kids.
Mm-hmm.
And also free healthcare, free education. My entire family is in Norway, and just a great support system in general. Like, if you fall and fail where I'm from, you will always have someone or somebody picking you up, even if it's the government or if it's my family. And I don't feel the same way here at all. I feel like here is survival of the fittest.
It is. That's like the whole American culture is survival of the fittest. It's all about individuality, like
Mhm.
100%. And people have been kind of, I mean, not to get too political, but it is a political thing. It's like they don't even expect their government to help them, just despite all the ways that they contribute to making America what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, veterans shouldn't even be on the street. There should be, I don't know how that's even a thing. Like,
Yeah.
starting from that. Like, there are people going to war and then they end up on the street. How's that possible? What?
We have a lot of problems here.
Yeah, it's sad.
And I am so clueless. I wouldn't even know where to begin to start with all of these issues. So I feel like I don't have the knowledge to even talk about all these issues, and I feel stupid even talking about the subject because I don't even know where to start or how to help or where the tax money goes. I don't know. So I don't feel like I can even speak about the subject, but I do know the average cost of giving birth is $10,000, and I do also know I wouldn't want to put my kids in an American school system.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I
Okay,
think
Melena
your
doesn't want
perspective's
kids.
Totally
Maya?
fair.
Okay, yeah,
So
that
she's
took so
27.
long.
And she doesn't want
Sorry,
kids unless
sorry.
she's in Norway.
My perspective
Fine.
on kids is very confusing because I used to be, so I was in like a long-term, I was in like a high school sweetheart relationship until I started dating Matt, or like a year before I started dating Matt anyway. And so I was super sure that I was gonna have kids by like 25. You know, I was like, I'm gonna have 2 kids, like white picket fence, like easy. You know, like I was like that was not a concern of mine at all. And then we broke up after like 5 years or something, and then I started dating Matt. And at this point in my life, I don't know that I want. I mean, with what I'm doing right now, it is not feasible for me to have a child.
No, I
Like the nonprofit that I'm running, like the work that I do, my career in streaming and my career in you know wildlife and exotics industry. There's no way that I could have a kid right now. I'm also 22, so like I'm on the younger side, but I definitely don't want one now, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna want one at all, which is crazy for me to say because I've always been so sure of kids, and now I'm just like not.
like the timing's not right now, but who knows? Like in a couple years,
knows?
it could be different.
Yeah, true.
Like,
And
I
Matt and
didn't
have
think-
talked about this before. Like he and I are both like in the future. We think that we want kids, but right now it just makes so little sense. It's like, wait, do we actually want kids? I don't know. So that's where we're at.
And that's okay.
I can't imagine him having a kid. If I'm being honest with you, I just
Right.
really can't.
Matt,
Like what is he gonna do?
I just can't.
play Nintendo Mario with it? I don't know.
Yeah, speedrunning Mario. with him, like,
I
Or
don't know.
Matt wouldn't let them win. It would just be like
He'd be like
Eating
the
their
fun
2-year-old.
uncle. He'd be
Yeah.
like the fun uncle, but he'd be the father, and
Have to
then
be by
I'd
my
just like hate him because he wouldn't do enough.
Well, I feel like
And
that's
then we
how like
divorced or
Eric
something.
was. Like, imagine Eric like before I met him having a kid. And now
Right.
look at him, like the transformation. I'm like so proud of him for being like such a great dad. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like
Aw.
I mean, it's like your instinct takes over once you have like your own child. It's just your brain, like at least for me, it like pretty much rewired itself, which is kind of weird. Like I think
That's
differently
interesting.
about everything. I have
Yeah.
a little bit more anxiety, but I'm also more of like a clean freak. Like I never used to care, but now I'm like, oh, everything has to be perfect, clean, organized. Like everything changed when I got pregnant, like mentally, but in a good way. Some things good, but it's definitely different.
I think that's a hard question for me because I'm the same as Maya where I thought by 25 I'd have 2 kids and I am 26 and I'm not having a kid anytime soon.
I'm not doing it.
And you know what I'm saying? And it's like every time you think about it, you're like, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. And so it feels like this never, and then eventually it's like, oh God, I'm going to be 40 and it's going to be too late. And it's like this very stressful thing where I don't know, but I definitely want kids in the future because I love the idea of family. Like, because my family was just great and amazing. And I want to have a family, and I think I'd be a really good mom. And like, if it was with Ludwig would like it would be the most amazing dad in the entire
Aw.
world. But I just I'm like I feel like I'm still a kid. I don't know. Like I feel like perpetually as a person, you just always feel like you're not ready for that kind of stuff. So I don't know. It's scary. I am terrified of pregnancy though. It's always been a real phobia of mine, like legitimate phobia. Like it haunts me. I have nightmares about it.
well, people die, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
The pregnancy
wrong.
itself was not hard for me. It was more so like the after matter.
Yeah. Well, I have like I've had depression my entire life, so the idea of like post-traumatic
Yes.
stress or post-traumatic
Postpartum depression is
postpartum,
real.
that's what it is, where
Yeah.
you like hate your child or whatever. And
Yes.
I'm like that would happen to me. Like I'm just very confident that like I am not mentally stable enough in that
Yeah.
way that I'm
It's
sure
a
that my
lot more
hormones would
common
bring
too
that.
than people talk about.
Yeah.
That's something that's very not
Big
talked about
agree.
that I think
Yeah.
should be talked about. Like I've dealt with a little bit of postpartum depression, not so much that like I resent in me, but there's days that like I'll wake up and I'll be like, I don't want to take care of her. I know that sounds
Yeah.
awful, but that's just
No, it
like
doesn't.
But it's real.
like
It
I
doesn't.
went from
Some days
such
you don't even want to take care of yourself. So it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
anyone
and
that's gonna criticize you for saying that is just straight up fucking
yeah.
stupid.
Like I've dealt with
Don't ever feel
depression
bad.
before I was pregnant, so you're more likely to develop it once you do have a baby, unfortunately. And I think it should be talked about more for sure.
Yeah.
because it happens to like people who don't ever have depression, they can experience it and it's really hard. Like imagine like not wanting to take care of your baby, but like it's
Yeah,
not
that's
your fault.
terrifying.
It's literally like it's just not your fault. It's just how your mind is operating at that time, and it's really sad, but it
I think no matter
happens.
what, I will. If I have children, I will have a surrogate.
Really, like Kim Kardashian?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care how. Like the thing is like I'll figure out a way to make it happen because if I want a kid, that's the only option.
Or you could adopt. Like
I could adopt. Yeah, I just think I cannot give birth. I'm so afraid of it, and it's so weird because my sister is 29 and she has 5 kids, pregnant with her 6th.
That's me.
Jeez.
That's
wait,
my
when did she get pregnant
sister.
first? How old was she when she had her first child?
I don't
Like
remember.
early 20s, right? Like it had to be early 20s. Early 20s.
So she got married when she was like 19, and had a baby within the first year, I think, and then it's just been like.
When I was
so that
19, I wanted a
it makes
baby.
me freak out. Like I'm like, oh my god, like if I was her, I'd already have 4 kids. Like
Yeah.
what?
Mhm.
And so it's like this weird, like it's so fucked up trying to
I
figure
think
out.
it's so fun. I think if I had met like the love of my life at that age, I would have had kids by now for like 100%. If I was with the person I was with before Tyler and I didn't break up with them, I would have had a kid with that person.
Oh,
I probably
so
would have
scary.
3 by now.
Oh my gosh. That's how I thought though. I was like, I want to have 7 kids when I'm 22. And like once I like got out of that, I was like, I never want kids. And then we had Emmy, but like obviously she's awesome. I don't know. It's just like as you get older, your mind goes through so many changes. That's how I've experienced things.
Yeah.
Like even now,
Yeah.
like I'm just developing as a person. Like your 20s, like you don't know who you are. Like you can be 30 and you still, I feel like, are going through
I
it.
felt like I knew myself more as a teenager than I do now. Like at least as a teenager, I was like really passionate about Taylor Swift.
Oh no.
You know? But
Yeah.
now I'm like, I like Taylor Swift, but I'm not like obsessed with her. Like I was just so passionate as a teenager, and like now I'm like, I don't know. It's so weird, but having a child is a very scary thought at this very
Yes.
moment.
But I will say it's worth it. Through everything that's scary, it's very worth it. Just
Are you
having.
gonna have another?
No. No, well, not anytime soon.
Yeah.
But I would love for Emmy to have a sibling, but not anytime soon. I think I'd want to be like, I don't even know, like settled down more, married, maybe. We'll see. I don't know.
Get that money.
Get that money.
I'm kidding, I'm
Wait, what
kidding.
money? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding. I'm kidding.
Rob.
No, I'm kidding. No, he provides for us.
We're kidding,
He
we're
is
kidding.
he works hard for us. He's great. That was a joke.
What do you feel like his learning curve as a dad has been so far? Like, do you feel like you kind of explain like only dad side, not even like boyfriend whatever side, but just like dad?
Like him and
When
Emmy.
when you've explained things to him, like you can't do this with her. Or,
Oh,
here's
yeah.
how, you do this. What do you feel like he catches on pretty quick? Do you feel like
I think so. Like
do you feel like he was a natural at it right away? Or was it a
no,
little rough?
not at first. Like he had never changed a diaper before we had her, and he changed her diaper at the hospital. He did good. I mean, now he'll do it, but I don't know. Like you have a kid and your instincts just kind of take over, which I was surprised about, especially with Eric. No offense, Eric, if you're watching, but like everyone will say, I can't imagine Eric being a dad, but he's changed a lot. I don't think it actually kicked in until like I was pretty pregnant. When I was in the earlier stages, I think he was still pretty shocked for a long time. It didn't actually process, and then eventually like I bought this like little thing that you can hear the heartbeat with, like pretty early on, about 12 weeks. I bought it like on Amazon, and you can like put it up to your stomach and it'll like you can hear the heartbeat on a speaker. And I think that's when he was like, oh my gosh, there's a baby in there. But it took a little bit. It's cool though. Like every night I would just sit there in my bed and I would like listen to her little heart patter. I don't know. It was cute.
in like the night times or early mornings when you're tired, who's like the first one that is like, oh, I'll go do it? Is it you?
Both of us. We're both pretty lazy when it comes to it. So right now, in the beginning, we would trade off every night, and then right now we're trading off every night. So like I think tomorrow's my morning, so I'll get up with her, and then he'll sleep.
What time does she get up?
Oh God! Like right now it's like 7 a.m. She was sleeping until like 9. But she's
You're not waking me up at 7 a.m.
She's a really good sleeper. We got so lucky. Like we put her
I was
down.
gonna say 7 doesn't even seem that
We put her down at like 9 p.m. and she will sleep 12 hours like and not budge. So she's always slept really, really good. Like I've heard of people having 2-year-olds that still don't sleep during the night. I couldn't imagine. I love my sleep. I need my sleep to function, but we got really lucky with her. So I do enjoy like at 9 p.m. I can have my time, and then like.
When she says put her down, she doesn't mean euthanize her.
Oh my God, is that what they're saying?
Oh my God,
Yes.
Chat, come on,
Chat.
you're smarter than that.
That's my having animal viewers. That's nothing else. No one else thought
Dude,
that.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Fuck, I didn't
Not a
even
single
think.
day.
Well, I put her down for bedtime, guys.
Put her down.
No, I'm very impressed with Eric. He's
That's cute.
surprised me in all the right ways.
What's probably like
You are so sweet when you talk. It's funny because like
It's Eric. I mean, there's still things that irritate me, like sometimes he'll just be watching TV and she's like in her we have like a little cage for her right now because she's like crawling around. So she has like a little baby jail that like and he'll be like asleep and I'll walk and I'll be like, Emmy's playing, can you watch her? Or like she'll be in her high chair and it's like just like full of just like carrots everywhere. And I'm like, can you clean that? And he's like, it's fine. And I'm like, no, you have to clean it or she's gonna get like sick because it's like from like a day old, like carrot just smeared like all over her high chair. Babies are messy. Babies are messy. I mean, no,
That's a typical dad thing.
that is the
also.
typical dad thing. Like he can't be perfect, but he does a good job, I think.
Did Emmy was over like last time you were here, whatever, and one of the London and the dog, she took a toy and ripped it, and there was like the cotton on the
Really?
floor, and Emmy crawled near it, and I told Tyler like you need to pick that up. She can. put
She can
that in her
choke
mouth,
on it. She'll eat
And he-
anything.
and he was like, no. What?
Yeah.
Like I'm not picking that up. Like he's
So-
like, so clueless as to her being able to pick that up. And put
That's
it in
one
her
thing I
mouth.
will say that Eric struggles with. Like he likes to chew on bottle caps and straws. Does Tyler do that?
Oh
What
my
the fuck is wrong?
God, he has hundreds of them.
Oh my God, I'll find them on the ground and I'll be like, why is this straw half eaten up?
Yes.
And I'll be
Oh
like,
my
Emmy can
God.
choke on this. Do you not realize that? Like little bottle
Yeah.
caps. I found them all over and I'm like, pick these up or she will choke. The ferrets will choke. Like I'm like, you have to you have to think about things on the
Yeah.
ground. And for the
I'm
most
surprised
part,
Eric does that.
he's always done that. I guess that's one thing they have in common, but
Yeah, that's
He's
so cool.
always-
They chew on it.
they do. They just chew on it and then they spit it out on the floor.
Yeah, they don't throw it
And
out.
it's like
They
a it's
spit
like
it
a
out.
crumbled up bottle cap.
Yeah. He does
Yeah.
it with his water bottle.
Yeah,
caps,
water
like-
bottle caps. I'm always picking them
you're
up.
gonna get cancer from that. Just
Mhm.
chewing on plastic.
Exposed.
BPA.
It's so many too. It's like literally chew, throw them on the desk or on the ground. Chew. Like,
Yeah, that it's
I
like,
thought
yeah.
I was the only one. Okay.
No, Eric
Sorry.
does it too. Especially the baby. I'm like, you can't do that because she is literally like she'll find anything and she'll try to eat it. So she's just in
Yeah.
that stage and you have to be really careful. So
Melena,
get
are you
hungry.
okay?
Mhm.
wait,
wrong?
what's wrong? Are you still drinking?
Look at her. She's like
She's
breaking
so-
the
She's
sweat.
so
Oh,
busy
good.
with childbirth.
I have these to drink. This is I think this is my 5th beer. But I have a high tolerance. I have a high tolerance.
Even though I'm never gonna
After
give
go-
birth ever, I'm still I can't shake the thought of ever ripping my vagina to my asshole. and
That
having
doesn't
one
always
big hole.
happen though with everybody.
Just can't
Yeah.
stop
You
thinking
just
about
can't.
that ever since we were talking about it.
My sis or my
Okay.
best friend from high school, her sister has had 3 kids and she's gotten, I guess you called it a 4th degree, but from her vagina to her asshole
Yep.
for each of the 3 kids.
Oh
every
God,
time.
jeez. the recovery, I could not even imagine. I had a second degree tear, so I could, and my recovery was about 2 weeks when I could comfortably sit down and not feel like I was swollen and I was bleeding. They don't tell you about how much blood comes out of you. Like,
I'm searching
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Like-
so my
to see
sister-in-law, who is labor and delivery nurse, she, before she gave birth, she went and bought adult diapers
mhm.
and would put aloe vera on them and freeze them.
Yeah, freeze them. Yes, it's so nice. I had these little ice packs that the hospital gave me. And by the way, if you give birth at a hospital, take everything they give you because they're just gonna throw it away. So I took diapers, I took formula, I took stuff for me, witch hazel pads.
$10,000.
Which true. Witch hazel pads are amazing that you stick them in this freezable pad and you like it freezes, and then you have these witch hazel pads and it feels like so good, like so good. That was my favorite thing about the
But
recovery.
You bleed
a
month,
lot.
right?
I bled for about 2 months,
Guys, don't Google
Oh
it.
my god!
Okay, fuck this
but
bullshit.
not like a full-on period. Like for about a week or two I bled, and then like it kind of like trickled out eventually.
Okay,
I don't want
fuck
to
this-
scare anybody into giving birth.
Don't
Okay,
Google it.
I've never,
Don't
like,
Google it.
You know,
Don't
you know
encourage people to Google
this
it. Don't. Okay, I want to
I
ask something.
Googled it. I Googled it.
How did it feel to get thrown into the Twitch world and then suddenly just becoming E-Rob's very public girlfriend, plus having a kid with him, and then like reading chat and like stuff like that? Because I can't imagine the massive transition you had from going from being just
Like a normie.
a person with a normal job into going into this. like, we're all
Yeah.
dealing
Well,
with.
I mean, I thought it was pretty stagnant. Like it grew like steadily. Like so I started dating him. I got used to his chat kind of shitting on me in the beginning.
God.
And then as I was dating him longer, they kind of liked me a little bit more. And then when I got pregnant pretty early on, they didn't know about it. So for about 4 months, I didn't show myself on stream at all. And no one ever said anything. Like no one ever caught on. Like, and I always wore like the baggiest stuff, so like you couldn't tell. I know that sounds like awful that I was hiding it, but it was more
No,
of
it
so
doesn't.
like Eric
I don't
wanted
blame you.
Eric didn't want it
It doesn't
public at the
sound
time. Could like
Actually, I think it's like a thing that really protects you guys through such like a sensitive
yeah, at the
time,
time I
because
think it was
yeah.
smart.
so many things can go wrong with a baby.
That's
and then
true.
You have to talk about that and explain
Yeah.
it to everyone, even if you don't want to.
Yeah.
And you
something's gonna
you
be
don't owe
there.
that to anybody.
I didn't even tell
Yeah.
like I didn't tell most people till like my close family till about 12 weeks and after, because that's like kind of when you're out of the danger zone. Like when you get pregnant, I think 1 out of 4 pregnancies end in miscarriages. So like I didn't even know if I could carry her to full term, so I kind of kept it a secret until I was further along. And then at the point when I was like showing, I never had a big bump. Like I kind of had like a medium-sized bump because she was so small, so it was a little bit easier for me to conceal. But his chat never caught on, like ever.
How about E-Rob's chat? You're dumb.
You're stupid.
The juicers would have figured that one out.
Wait, what was the question? Okay, so I had her, and then after that, like they were also like nice and supportive, and it
Yeah.
was like kind of crazy. They love Emmy. Like they obviously know you don't talk shit talk a baby. Like you will be permabanned. So like no one ever like says anything about her. She's perfect in their eyes, and their uncle chat, and we love them, and we love their support.
That's really cute.
And now that I'm streaming, like I'm so like grateful for like everything. This past week, everyone's been so nice and supportive. So I feel like I've like hit the jackpot. Like everyone's just been really nice.
And
So-
everyone that's watching this, you better go fucking follow.
You
her
better
channel
go
right
follow
now.
me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there's a command
Yes.
in my chat. You can.
Oh,
it's-
thank
it's
you
on-
guys.
it's on screen.
If you do follow, thank you so much. Like I'm excited about this. Like I've always
Channel
been
again?
in Twitch. Like for the past 7 years, I've been like, oh, I guess you would call me a lurker. Like where you don't chat, you just kind of like watch and hang around.
Yeah.
That's been me until kind of more recently. But I don't have a job anymore, so I'm just gonna do
Well,
this
now
for
you do.
fun. I mean, yeah,
You
it's
don't
more
need
for fun.
one.
I
You should
know.
talk about what you used to
It's
do on
fine.
Twitch.
My
though, 'cause you
job
can
is
influence
being a
people.
mom.
You're
There you
being a
go.
mom and take all of Eric's money.
Oh my god.
Find his PayPal password. I go to Tyler's
Yes.
PayPal and I transfer a little
Oh
amount every
shit,
month from
Michaela,
my-
what?
I'm kidding.
Wait, Michaela.
Kayla
Wait,
says she's kidding, but we're all like, no,
Beep,
do not.
I am kidding. No, I don't do that. He would know. And
I have to run to the bathroom though,
that's
I'll be right back.
toxic, and I wouldn't do that. I'm kidding.
Oh my god,
I'm
everyone's
kidding.
following me. Thank you so much.
Yay!
Oh my
I am
god.
lying. It was a
I am
joke.
streaming right now and I have to
Good.
pick you up.
Yeah.